Welcome back to World History with Mr. Finn. Where we left off was we were dealing with early humans, hominids. They were nomadic, people who were moving from place to place, following animals as a food source. Today, we're going to be exiting the old Stone Age, and we're going to start to discover what it's like for these people when they stop having to follow animals and stop being nomads, and they can stay in one spot. Now, how does that happen? There's three things that are super important for humans to stop moving around. The first thing is water. We all need it. If you don't have water, you're not going to live very long. So you will find our early civilizations that we're going to talk about will always be on some kind of river or freshwater lake, somewhere where there is a water source. Super important. You can't live without it. The second thing, it's a big word, but stay with me. Domestication. Domestication is just a big word that means to tame. We tame animals. We know that today. Unless you're a vegetarian, you eat, chicken or beef or whatever, and we have these animals that we have domesticated and tamed. So you have a food source that is readily available. You're not having to follow animals to have food. The third thing is another fancy word, is agriculture. Agriculture means to farm. So we farm and we have wheat and grain and anything else that is going to be a food source. In this way, we're able to stop moving around and stay in one spot. So these three things are very important for civilization to take place. Now, where does this happen? Quiz. Going to be coming up probably this week. Well, the Tigris and Euphrates. Those are rivers. So this is where the first civilization takes place, at the Tigris and Euphrates River. This is in the Middle East. People are able to stop moving around and stay in one spot. Fresh water, they discover farming, they have domesticated animals, and now we have to look at something. Well, how do we do this? How do we have a bunch of people now living together in one area and not going crazy? And this is really important because you don't think about it too much, but if you're moving around in a family group, like these early humans were, it was a family close-knit group. It was usually around 20 to 30 people. Now we're going to see populations go up. This is super important. Laws. You need leadership. People need to know what they can do, what they can't do. Are there penalties? All of these things are going to start popping up because before you didn't have that, and now you do. And so laws are going to be very important. In fact, today's assignment is going to be about someone named Hammurabi. What a name. Hammurabi is going to be an early leader who's going to develop the first law code. So Hammurabi is a leader, first law code. He's going to put it together. Now, your assignment today is going to be to research Hammurabi, look up Hammurabi's code. Now, let's do this. Hammurabi's code. This way you know what to look into your search bar. And what you're going to do is give me three laws. I will give you a hint, and this one you cannot use, but this is going to be the origination of an eye, for example. This was a type of law that existed during this time. So you're going to be looking up Hammurabi's code. You're going to give me three of the laws that existed in this first civilization, which is going to be, the first civilization is this. There you go. Ancient Samaria. So in ancient Samaria, Mesopotamia, you have the Fertile Crescent. There's a lot of words that go to describe this first area of the Tigris and Euphrates in the first civilization. But today is all about Hammurabi. Hammurabi is from a place called Babylon, which is in this area. So look up Hammurabi's code. You're going to give me 3 of the laws in it, and I look forward to next class. Have a good one, guys.